Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today it's one of my replays in the Plymouth, a tier 10 British cruiser. I'm on the map Islands of Ice. It's a 3-point domination game, pure tier 10, and unfortunately there is a sub, but thankfully there is no carry. Now we found the Colbert here. I'm currently radaring it. Unfortunately it is escaping behind this island. I'm also here inside the smoke screen together with my friend in the Colbert, and while the enemy Colbert has escaped, we can now shoot the Sevastopol a bit. Meanwhile, our friend in his destroyer is, well, he has taken the cap and he is still contesting it to stop the Colbert from grabbing it. We've also got the sea cap. Unfortunately, we lost the destroyer there. And, well, our team is fighting for A. So, I'm not sure if the enemy Colbert is gonna stay in there or if it's gonna try to leave. For now, we're just farming the Sevastopol, who is, I'm afraid, finally reversing further behind this island to not be shot any longer. But hey, the Colbert has peeked around. Let's get a few more shells into that. So we are doing a good job at defending this camp for now. Still 50 seconds of smoke returning, and that was a very nice salvo. Unfortunately, the Colbert is once again in cover, and the Sevastopol is in concealment. Or is it? Well, I'm not actually sure who is detecting this. I mean, it could be detected from the rear every time it fires or something like that. I mean, not that it matters, as long as we can see it. The Colbert, well, we saw it briefly, so I wanted to switch over, but it disappeared again. Now smoke is running out. I could have gotten 1 or 2 more salvos in the Sevastopol here, to be honest. But I'm now focusing on leaving. I'm popping a hydro because there is definitely camping C and it may or may not torpedo us. There we go, there is the Gdansk. There's a bit of risk involved here, right? The Sevastopol can still shoot me from the rear. The Mecklenburg might be able to shoot me. The Yamato would be able to shoot me. Oh, please don't let Gdansk survive. Yes, the team got it. Nice. Now, so far, only the Hindenburg is actually shooting me, which is good. We can see the Yamato's shells are going for somebody else, so I might just live here. After accelerating a bit, this island should protect me from the Sevastopol. Now, Sevastopol is trying to shoot me here, but it was a little bit too slow. That's good news, right? Armor piercing from that ship could utterly wreck me. It was a risk shooting that destroyer, but I thought it was worth it because it's a raider DD, and getting rid of DDs is generally very good because they can do a lot from stealth. Now we are coming around back to where we started, but my next smoke is ready, so maybe we'll just engage that Sevastopol some more. The Sevastopol is still really healthy considering that it took quite a lot of shells from a Plymouth and a Colbert, but I suppose it's Russian cruisers for you.
Smoke generator activated.
Now I will smoke up here again. RPF is not pointing towards the Sevastopol, so either a destroyer or the Colbert are coming this way. Trying to extend our smoke here a little bit more so we can easier shoot the Sevastopol, although it once again disappears. Now the Colbert is visible, but not shootable just yet. I wonder if it's gonna come around this island. Now, thanks to my smoke, we were not spotted here, right? Our shells might have been visible, but I'm not sure how much the Colbert was watching. So if it only looks at the minimap, right, in our last spotted position, it's not aware that we are right here in the smoke waiting for it. Okay, it is. It hydroed. My great plans of ambushing have been destroyed. Now, speaking of ambushing things, there is a Marceau coming this way though. And the Marceau will have trouble turning away because of the island. It's currently spotted by my friend, but he might have to smoke up if he gets engaged by the Marceau. The good news is the Marceau is charging in here. And I should be able to radar it in a moment here. Exactly. Now it can't disappear again, because the island stops it from leaving my radar range, and it's also forced into broadside. What a shame. I guess the torpedoes would have done the job regardless, but importantly, the Marceau is dead. Now the Colbert is thinking about coming around here, but probably will reconsider. We do have a Mecklenburg to shoot though, if only we had more smoke time, because the smoke is down to 11 seconds. And that could be a bit of an issue. So we need to already think about disengaging here. I mean, nothing should spot us right now, I suspect. But the Sevastopol might just be pushing in, the Mecklenburg is pushing in. Oh, there is a Nevsky there in the rear. And, well, the Colbert is behind the island. I don't think it's gonna come around here. So this is where I've decided to interrupt the Sevastopol, which was not necessarily a good choice, because I think somebody else was shooting it anyway. And most of the cap points are probably held by the Colbert, and I can't shoot the Colbert. So I'm taking some damage here that's potentially unnecessary. But my smoke is ready again, and honestly I wanted to stay here in this place anyway. The Nevsky is out of radar range for now. Smoke is deployed, and now we can farm the Colbert, hopefully. Now my smoke hasn't quite caught up with me yet. There we go. Now I'm inside a nice tasty smoke, and we can get some more damage into the Colbert. Afterwards we can get some more damage in the Sevastopol, I guess. Shame that we didn't manage to sink the Colbert. The Nevsky is getting dangerously close though. So I was hoping it would be running more. The Colbert is down, so our cap is now safe. And this is when the Nevsky actually decides to push in. Now my biggest fear here is the Yamato. The Yamato isn't quite around the corner just yet. Actually I should probably also fear the Sevastopol, to be honest. Like the Nevsky itself isn't going to do much here. Oh damn it, the Sevastopol got my friend. Now, his sacrifice shall not be forgotten, because those shells could have been coming for me. And I got lucky against the Yamato, so... I'm sorry for you, but... well, I live! I got some fishes going towards the Yamato, not sure if they'll do anything. The Yamato needs to come a little bit closer, I think. There is... oh damn it, there is a sub. Sub-stifing though. Not much I can do against that. The Yamato is getting low. I could try to shoot the Yamato here, but the Shimmer would spot me. And the Yamato is dead anyway. Now with the Yamato dead, I mean I get spotted here, right? But I feel a lot... oh, there is a Holland. Like the only thing that can shoot me right now should be the Hindenburg, right? The Sevastopol, Nevsky, they're both blocked by an island. Overall, we are slightly ahead on points. We are not looking ideal on ships, so it's still a rather close one. So here I thought I should help against the Holland, although it looks like our Holland is winning this. So I guess this what I'm doing here is unneeded. But I saw the Holland here and I wasn't sure what would happen. And I thought, you know, I'd come in here. I do have a radar. So I could have hunted down the Holland in case it's disappeared or our Holland lost. Well, back to shooting the Sevastopol, something I've done a lot already, but if I keep shooting here now the Hindenburg will detect me. I have a smoke left, my last one. It's almost ready, but I want to be in a better position to use it there. Like, if I'd smoked right now, I could only shoot the Hindenburg, assuming even it stays spotted. If I go a little bit further ahead, I can shoot the Nevsky, the Sevastopol, or the Hindenburg. And if it, yeah, that Sevastopol is tanking so much, it's still alive. It's crazy. Now, highest priority though is that Nevsky. And the reason is simple, the Nevsky has radar. Now, smoke has trolled me there slightly. I was detected for a second, but Doesn't look like anything bad happened. Now, I get rid of that Nevsky, then I'm safe in my smoke, because there will be no longer a radar. And that didn't do it. Come on, shells, come on. There we go. Now, this also gives me additional charge in my consumables, which means I have a smoke again. Meanwhile, the Sevastopol managed to heal up, which is a shame, and we do have the Hindenburg pushing in onto C. And the Halland does have a point that Hindenburg needs to go. I mean, so does the Sevastopol though. Our Kurfürst might be dealing with the Sevastopol. I don't know, I'm currently turning my guns towards the Hindenburg. Unfortunately, only my front guns can shoot it. If I go further forward and turn, I would leave my smoke, so that's not really a good option. So I need to reverse and turn. In-turn reverse in the Plymouth is not the best, it's reasonable. But I couldn't maneuver in a way to get more guns pointed at it in time. I suppose the best news here is that the Hindenburg has decided not to go into C. Well, if it did, we would have sunk it, I suspect. But, which would have been even better outcome. But just keeping it away from our points is good, because we are leading there. We are equal on ships, the points might just be the crucial way to victory. The enemy Sevastopol is peaking again, so here the Hindenburg is coming around, but yeah. As you can see, my turret traverse just isn't fast enough, right? So switching between the Sevastopol and the Hindenburg just takes way too long. Smoke is down to 12 seconds, but my next smoke is ready. Also, if you're down to like 0 charges on a consumable and then you get one with your captain, it's immediately available, right? Usually you couldn't like go from one smoke immediately to the other smoke because of the cooldown. But if you're running out of charges and then you get another one, you have that immediately available. Which is why I could have smoked up here and transitioned from one smoke directly to the other. But currently I'm lacking targets to shoot, so I need to reposition a little bit. Yeah, the shimmer is here somewhere, but we know it's not inside the camp. It's on the other side of the island, but I'm not sure how far away. Since it's not in the camp, it's probably not that close. Unless it's directly behind. Well, I mean, even then, if it's directly behind the island, it has to be on the edges of the camp. So I'm gonna smoke up again, and this time maybe I can farm that Sevastopol. That Sevastopol is doing amazingly, yeah, I have to say, right? Now, part of it is because Russian balance probably, but that player plays this incredibly well, right? He is still alive after all this time. I can only imagine how many millions potential damage he has accrued by now. So, the sad part is I got forced out of my smoke by torpedoes. I mean, the good news is thanks to the hydro I saw them coming. Now I'm detected, now I'm gonna pop radar, and yeah, there is the shimmer. So it was on the edges of the camp. Was afraid of getting into the camp, I guess, maybe because... Oh shit, there's a sub. Yeah, well, roll your first, so it's down to 6k hit points. Got some more shells incoming there. It's down to 300 hit points, I think. Or 400 or something. And my follow-up salvo missed. No, it's surviving with what, 400 hit points. And the sea cap is now completely open. Technically a ship behind too. Sevastopol could still smack me. There is a sub that I can't do anything about. And there is a Hindenburg from the rear. This is... Well, this is not good. Sevastopol is healing. Am I, after all this time, now sink to Sevastopol? I mean, there is this, like the sub's currently trying to avoid our DD, right? So maybe the sub is going to be busy. Maybe it doesn't want to ping to not give away its position. But if the sub pings me here, there isn't really much I can do. I need to avoid. Yeah, the Hindenburg is also shooting armor piercing. Oh, come on, Sevastopol, you need to eat that fish. I really need you to eat that fish. Yes! Oh, and there's a strike team. So, things are looking up. It's a 3 versus 3 now. We are losing the C cap, so the enemy Shimmer is capping. Our Holland is going for Ado, and the sub is back, right? Now the Holland had no way of detecting the sub, so it gave up and went for a cap instead, which is probably a wise choice. The problem is now that our destroyer is gone, the sub's getting brave again, I guess. Now there is a double ping. I'm gonna get rid of that. And can I dodge? Yes! Yes, I dodged. Now I'm full broadside to the Hindenburg. Will I live? The Hindenburg switched to our explosive? Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay. I'm popping a Hydro and it turns out the sub is out of dive capacity. And it survived that. Come on, the sub. Go down. There you go. That's a good sub. Okay. Okay. So B is being contested. C has been lost. A is getting capped. Though we do have a nice lead by now. And there is 1 minute 20 remaining. So at this point, I should probably just run away. Oh. The Holland actually got the Hindenburg. Nice, nice. So I didn't expect that, but that solves the issue, because the Hindenburg was definitely pushing in, right? That cap was being detected. The Hydra could have threatened my friend. So I would have needed to decide if I wanna try to help there or if I just wanna run. But now it's just a Shimmer remaining, right? The Shimmer, that's on, what was it, a few hundred hit points or so, I think. But yeah, 40 seconds. We just saw its torpedoes there. So it will have those on reload. There is nothing it can do. It can slightly speed this up and we shall enjoy our victory here. Yeah, this was a nice Plymouth game. I didn't get the Kraken, I suppose. Which is a shame. If the last salvo against the Shimmer would have hit, I would have gotten a Kraken in this. But it was not meant to be. Still, pretty good Plymouth game. Pretty close one that was decided definitely in the last minutes. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching this. And I'll see you next time.